Hello and welcome to Good Morning Thailand. Today we're going to be talking about some of the headlines from across the country. Before we do that, we have a special message and update on the Princess of Thailand.
Yeah, so Her Royal Highness Princess Pacharakitiyapha has lost consciousness while training her pet dogs to take part in the Thailand Working Dog Championship event in Nakhon Ratchasima province on Wednesday. The princess was first taken to Pak Chong Nana Hospital where medics administered first aid under the advice of royal physicians. However, at the moment, the princess is currently being treated at King Chulalongkorn Memorial Hospital due to heart problems. For anyone who wishes to write her a get well message, can do so at the Phum Siri Mangkala Nusan building at the hospital between 8 a.m. and 4 p.m. every day. So on behalf of the Thaiger and the team, we would like to wish the princess a very speedy recovery.
Yes, all our love, and a lot of people online as well, Natty, have gone to social media, people who couldn't attend the hospital themselves, to share the love and support for the princess. All right, Natty, let's talk about some of the headlines from across Thailand today. We've got a lot on cannabis, and we've also got some stories on tourism. So let's start with a couple of updates or rumors and news regarding cannabis. Firstly, online cannabis.
Yeah, so the Department of Thai Traditional and Complementary Medicine, or it's called DTAM, is launching an online system to control the sales of cannabis buds next year. Buyers must be over 20 years old and present their ID cards before purchasing. This includes online. The director of the DTAM, Kun Thongchai, revealed yesterday that the International Narcotics Control Board was worried about the cannabis bud sales. So the DTAM is working on a system and program for the officials to track the sales of controlled cannabis buds, which will be ready in January. Thongchai stated that each cannabis shop permitted to sell cannabis buds must install the system. The system will require the shop owners to report cannabis stock, where the shop gets its cannabis from, and who buys cannabis from the shop. Moreover, every customer who buys cannabis buds will be required to present their ID cards to the system to make sure that they are over 20 years old. All of the data will be transferred directly to the INCB. And Kun Thongchai reported that there are about 5,000 shops that are allowed to offer cannabis buds, and that was hard for the officials to track. But the new system is expected to efficiently improve the control of cannabis distribution. Thongchai also said that he is worried about the control of cannabis use in public places, but added it is hard to track down all users. Thongchai admitted that the rules and restrictions launched could not effectively control cannabis use and sales, but hoped that the Cannabis Act would be launched as soon as possible to close the gaps.
Well, yeah.
So basically,
regulating online systems to stop people younger than 20 years old to buy cannabis.
But people, please use your common sense, right? Like, this also includes people who are pregnant as well. I mean, if you just use common sense, if you know that you're young and you can't smoke tobacco normally, then maybe you can't do this as well. I know it's not at the same degree. Some people, it's a debate whether which one is more harmful. But if you just use common sense, you would know when or when not to use it or buy it.
Yeah. And there are, shops and cannabis readily available online. Normally now it's just like, you order it, it comes to you. It doesn't matter what your age is. Nowadays, when you do walk into dispensaries, they do ask you for your ID. So, you walk in, they're like, hi, I would like, 1 gram or 10 grams of Purple Delight, whatever it's called.
That's so specific.
And they'll be like, can I have your ID, please?
Yes.
No matter how old you might look. And although some people might get flattered by it, I'm like, okay, fine.
I'm very flattered.
And then... then they check your ID and then they give you the thing. But yeah, online, anything is possible.
Yes.
But then again, like some people argued, especially online, there's been debates that just like anything, can't a 21-year-old buy it and then give it to someone who's younger than 20 years old, right?
Yes, right.
That doesn't really stop the problem or the issue, but at least it makes it more difficult for them, so it's not readily available. Something's better than nothing.
Yep.
All right. Well, staying on the topic of cannabis, we've actually got a bill committee. What's the bill committee about, Natty?
So very specifically, Section 3 of the draft law is being debated in the government right now, and it states that cannabis and hemp are not considered narcotic substances under the Narcotics Act. The House committee that is currently scrutinizing the bill agreed to remove that section, causing controversy and hinting at the possibility of redefining the status of cannabis in Thailand. The government has debated a draft bill to enact into law, clarifying what is and what is not allowed in the kingdom now. While it might be a little bit jarring to see the text that specifically says cannabis is not a drug be removed from that bill, pro-cannabis politicians say that it will not affect the decriminalization of the herb. The Phumjai Thai party, who pushed for legislation and sponsored the bill, was supported by the Department of Thai Traditional and Alternative Medicine in advising people not to worry about the legality of cannabis. The chairman of the panel deliberating the bill said that the purpose was to limit the recreational use of the drug in consideration of the negative effects that could have on Thai society. The meeting was held yesterday and it read through the cannabis bill a second time, but adjourned before any vote was cast on the issue. The draft has been tossed around since September and has inflated from 45 sections originally to 95 now. The bill includes penalties for breaking the rules and provisions to limit households to growing just 15 cannabis plants and to restrict access for children. Again, there was a meeting, but nothing was solved. It was adjourned before the vote was even casted. How interesting.
So cannabis, is it a narcotic? Is it not?
Yes, we don't know yet, but we shall see in the new coming days, I guess.
Cannabis in Thailand. I when I heard the possibility of redefining the status of cannabis in Thailand, I think that is necessary. Cannabis is not what it used to be, and I think it does need to be redefined in Thailand. It needs a definitive answer, yes or no, so that people can carry on with their lives. If it's a no, then it's a no. Let's move on. If it's a yes, then let's do it properly. Let's not have any gray areas. And, there's a legal way of doing it, and the people who do it legally should be rewarded.
Yeah, I agree with that. I don't like when things are in the gray. I like conclusions. I like to wrap things up, but just leaving it in the gray, like removing oh, it is not a drug. Like, okay, then what is it now? You can't just leave that section blank. Anyways. In the grays.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick break. Once we come back from the break, we'll be talking about which city has emerged as the top-ranking tourist destination in Thailand, as well as a massive surge of a certain type of food in Thailand. Find out more after the break.
Yum, 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 yum.
Of investing, but don't know where to start? Ever heard of AAAFX?
What is AAAFX?
Good question. Look no further than AAAFX, your choice for trading and investing. Low commissions and spread with fast execution. They're trustworthy and have been offering services since 2008. You can invest using various deposit methods, including crypto, with negative balance protection and 100% matching deposit bonus. Choose AAAFX and enter the lucrative market of trading. Visit AAAFX.com.
Jumpstart your startup business with Southeast Asia's largest tech and startup hub. Get an endorsement for a year Smart S Visa. Join the True Digital Park Startup Booster today.
Welcome back. You're watching Good Morning Thailand, and this show is brought to you by AAAFX and True Digital Park. Trading made easier with AAAFX. Make your first trade today, but as always, be responsible. And True Digital Park. If you want to start up your business here in Thailand, this is one of the best options available. You can join their network, and they can help you out and endorse you. A 1-year smart visa for you to start up your business, have some co-working space, and at least not worry about the little things while you start up your company here. All right.
Little things.
Are you ready for some more news around Thailand?
Come on.
What, Natty, did you just look at my notes?
No, I didn't.
What do you think is the top ranking city? So it has emerged that one tourist destination in particular has the highest earnings this year in Thailand. So if you had to guess one city, what would it be, Natty?
In Thailand?
Yeah.
Phuket.
Okay. Is the Voice of God in town?
Hello?
Voice of God? What city do you think?
Is the What city?
Highest earning city in terms of tourism.
Like in Asia or
In Thailand.
In
Thank you
Thailand.
for
Sorry,
paying
what?
attention.
Sorry, I did not listen to the question. Is it not?
Okay, the voice of God has not had
No, I
her
can-
coffee this morning, and she's a little slow. I'm going to continue with the story. Phuket has emerged
Yay!
as the tourist destination, raking in the highest earnings this year in Thailand, collecting a whopping 127 billion baht. That's billion with a B, Natty.
Whoa.
In tourism revenue in the first 10 months of 2022. Guess who ranked second?
Bangkok. Oh no!
Nope,
yeah,
fail. It was
No,
Chonburi.
Chonburi.
Natty, you failed. Chonburi, that's where Pattaya is located, ranked second with 13 billion baht.
Wow.
So Phuket had 127. Chonburi in second place with 13. And the third one,
Bangkok.
Surat
Oh
Thani.
come on. I'm
Placed third
mad
with
now.
7 billion baht in tourism income. The poll showed that most tourists visiting Thailand this year came from Malaysia, India, Singapore, Laos, and Vietnam. So a lot of love from our Southeast Asian countries.
Thank you for coming.
That's right.
Hi.
And the government has also put in place measures encouraging movie productions to take place in Thailand, use the country as scouting locations. It has also implemented extensions of for expats and foreigners to stay here in Thailand for longer to help the recovery of tourism, similar to the Sandbox scheme. But yeah, in general, Phuket,
Phuket.
Chonburi, and Surat Thani. Do you think our vlogs had anything to do with boosting
Wow.
tourism in Surat Thani?
I would love to say yes, so I will
Hey.
say yes.
Did you know that to
Yes.
date,
Yeah.
the 3 videos we did amassed more than 100,000 views?
No.
Yeah.
Amassed. Okay, I see.
I'm not
Got
going to
it.
lie, but
Yeah.
I think that makes me feel very proud.
Very proud.
So thank you to all the viewers and
Yes.
fans who watched our Surat Thani video, and hopefully we'll get to do some more.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I feel like we've contributed to the 7 billion baht in
Yeah.
tourism for Surat Thani.
Sure. Yes.
Nettie's hat and dress in
Yes.
temples.
In temps.
We're very well done to you.
That's how we lure tourists
Yes,
back.
but congratulations to Phuket doing all the heavy lifting with 127 billion,
Wow.
Chonburi with 13, and Surat Thani with 7. Where's
Not
Bangkok?
bad.
I'm surprised that Bangkok's not even top 3.
I'm not sure.
Get your act together, Bangkok.
Come
You're the
on.
capital for a reason.
Yeah.
People just live and work here, you know?
Can I just say something so random?
Okay.
I was going to say, like, oh, is it because they're afraid of rats on the street? But I haven't seen too many rats anymore. But, you
Yes.
know, guess what?
What?
Last night, there was a bat
Donde estas las ratas?
in El Baño.
Oh, no.
It's really weird.
Where? In your bathroom?
El Baño in La Cinca. It was so strange.
What? Okay. What? You saw a
Yeah.
rat at home?
No, not a rat, a bat, like a black.
In your home?
Yes.
What?
In the kitchen, like not the kitchen, in the bathroom sink. And I was like, I didn't know Bangkok had bats in a Seoul. Come on, like that's weird.
That is very strange. Wait.
Very strange.
Wait. I'm so confused. Why do you have a bat in
I
your
don't
bathroom?
know, but it was dead too.
How did it-
I don't know.
A dead bat.
That's why I said it's so random.
How did it come in?
I don't know.
Do you have windows
no.
in your bathroom?
No.
I think maybe it was a fake bat, like your sister planted or something.
I don't know. I gotta
It
go
can't be
back.
real.
I need to go. I'll show you pictures.
I don't want pictures.
I'll
Leave me
show you.
alone. I'm never visiting your house ever again. Oh no, Nettie and the
Yes.
bats.
I had the bats. That was very
I knew-
random. Anyway,
okay.
let's go.
All right,
on.
moving on. Our last story today, ladies and gentlemen, is regarding a surge in restaurants in Thailand. But a restaurant with one particular food, I'm not going to ask you. Carmel, the voice of God, take 2. There's been a massive surge in a certain type of food here in Thailand. What food? What food do you think it is?
You have to get this right.
Japanese
I
food.
think she read the description. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, there's been a massive surge of Japanese restaurants in Thailand. When by surge, I mean it is recorded so far that there are 5,325 Japanese restaurants in Thailand this year. This is a 955 more than last year. In 2022, the number of Japanese restaurants in Thailand rose by 21.9% above the number in the previous year. And there's a huge demand apparently for Japanese food and Japanese restaurants. 1,404 new Japanese restaurants opened in Thailand this year. This year alone. 1,400.
That's
Natty.
crazy. We're just coming out of the pandemic.
Exactly. And only 105 shut down. Now, unfortunate for those business people. I hope that from the 105 that were shut down, they opened new ones or maybe rebranded. But yeah, 1,404 restaurants that opened. 448 were sushi restaurants. 185 were ramen restaurants. And 263 were general Japanese cuisine.
I find that really interesting because I thought if any cuisine were to go massively surging, it would be Korean because of their soft power and how many Korean dramas, Korean K-pop music is coming out. So interesting that it's still Japanese.
Well, we live in the Asok area.
Yes.
Asok, Tonglo, Nana, very Japanesey.
Yes.
And I love it because I love Japanese food.
Hi.
About 400 meters from here
Yes.
is a very nice Japanese restaurant. You know the one where you like go down the stairs and it's
Oh,
kind of
yes.
hidden?
Yes.
They're not even trying to advertise themselves, but it's always full for lunch.
Yeah, interesting.
There's something about like sneaking into a restaurant and finding a hidden treasure. And once it's kind of found, it just becomes extremely popular.
Right.
You walk down thinking, oh, nobody's going to be here. And then you're just like, oh, no, should have come here 20 minutes earlier.
Yes.
Are you surprised that there's a sudden surge in Japanese food?
I am quite surprised. I thought it would be some other cuisine, like I said, like Korean, but oh well, Japanese. Japanese food is always good, so I'm
Yeah.
not complaining.
So they did a survey to check why there's been such a surge for Japanese restaurants.
wanna
And
know
what they
that.
found out actually is that sales in 2022 have increased, obviously comparing to last year, but they are currently 70 to 90% of pre-pandemic levels. So they've almost reached 90% of the sales that they did back in 2019. So the demand for Japanese food is just like how it used to be before.
Yay! Good job.
And the boost sales of Japanese products and services has also increased. Now, Jetro, which is basically responsible for Japanese cuisine and you know, basically the promotion of Japanese cuisine in Thailand, their Bangkok office has launched also several campaigns to bring in Japanese ingredients, genuine Japanese raw materials. They've started that campaign called Made in Japan. And yeah, they're going to run till February 2023. So I would not be surprised if more and more Japanese restaurants opened up.
Right.
But that place you took me, that hidden curry,
Oh,
remember
yeah.
we
Yes.
all went for lunch there?
Yes.
Was that a Japanese restaurant?
Yeah, it was. See, hidden also, right? You wouldn't guess like you have to go up the stairs into like a little room.
Crouching Tiger Hidden Ramen?
Oh, wow, yes.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let us know your opinions and your thoughts and your feedback regarding the sudden surge in Japanese restaurants in Thailand, or the fact that Bangkok's not even in the top 3 of the highest earning tourist destinations in Thailand. We value your feedback and comments. Please comment in the comment section below. We will do a live stream, a quick live stream with your questions and answers and comments. So please join us in about 5 minutes. We'll see you. If not, then we will catch you live once again on Monday morning. Until then, take care. See you. Bye-bye.